Think about chewing a little spice for only 7 days and finding out that it changed your digestion, blood sugar, inflammation, energy levels, and even how your body aged. I thought that chewing cloves every day for a week would make my breath smell better. What happened instead shocked me so much that I almost didn't accept the science behind it. And here's the uncomfortable fact that most seniors are never told. Not following simple, natural behaviors like this might speed up the aging process within your body without you even knowing it. Stay with me because by the conclusion of this video, you'll know if chewing cloves is a harmless habit or a secret health reset that you shouldn't ignore after the age of 60. Before we move on, I want to be very clear. This channel is for you if you want to stay strong for your family, keep your independence, and keep your mind sharp after age 60. Subscribe now because every week we share science-backed, doctor-recommended advice for seniors' health, morning routines for seniors, and anti-aging routines for individuals over 60 that most people only learn about too late. If you sign up, you could literally save years of decline. Let me tell you exactly what occurred to my body when I swallowed cloves for 7 days and why doctors are quietly paying attention to this spice. What are cloves doing in your body? You might think of cloves as a small spice that you keep in your kitchen cabinet and use largely to flavor pastries or drinks during the holidays. But most people don't know that each small clove has a strong ingredient called eugenol in it. This natural chemical has amazing effects on your health. Harvard Medical School says that eugenol is more than simply a flavor molecule. It has qualities that fight inflammation, kill germs, and protect cells from damage, and it works directly with the systems that control digestion, immunology, and even heart health. Picture this: a small practice that takes less than a minute could silently lower inflammation in your arteries, ease joint pain, and even help your immune system without you even knowing it. That's the kind of small, quiet alteration that can change what it means to be healthy after 60. The benefits of chewing cloves become very clear on the second day. I felt less bloated and lighter in my stomach, and the pain I had after eating was surprisingly reduced. Now, here's something that a lot of older people don't know. Bad digestion after 60 isn't just annoying, it's also a silent thief of nutrients, energy, and even muscle mass. The Mayo Clinic says that as we get older, our digestive systems naturally become less effective, which means that your body may not be able to get all the vitamins and minerals it needs from meals. Every mouthful you take counts, and a tiny alteration like chewing a clove can help your body absorb nutrients better, which can help you stay strong and keep your energy levels up. Take a moment to think about the last time you thought about how a small spice could affect your digestion, energy, and overall health. Another interesting effect is that cloves make your mouth produce more saliva. It may seem like a small thing, but saliva is the first thing your body uses to protect your mouth and digestive system. After age 60, many people don't notice that their saliva production goes down. This might lead to more inflammation, a higher risk of infection, and even cardiac problems. The American Dental Association says that oral health is closely related to overall health. This means that small behaviors like chewing cloves can have effects all over your body. Think about this. Every time you chew, your mouth makes a natural protective cocktail that helps your heart, immune system, and digestive enzymes. It may seem like ignoring something won't hurt you, but it will slowly impair your health over time. But the impacts go beyond only digestion and oral health. Cloves also impact the bacteria in your intestines, which is called your gut microbiome. This ecosystem of bacteria affects everything from your mood to your immune to your weight. Harvard's Department of Nutrition has done research that shows that even tiny adjustments to your diet can change the balance of gut bacteria, making good strains stronger and bad strains weaker. Think about how good it would feel to wake up tomorrow knowing that your gut is balanced, your energy is more stable, and your immune system is stronger, all because you took a single clove every day. That's the hidden potential that most seniors miss. And here's a big cliffhanger. The first indicators that digestion and oral health are getting better are just the beginning. On the fourth day, cloves start to affect how the body controls blood sugar and uses energy. This could make the difference between feeling tired in the afternoon and having energy all day. But we'll talk more about that in the next section. For now, take a moment to imagine your body becoming better. Imagine your joints getting less inflamed, your body absorbing nutrients better, and your energy slowly rising with each bite. These little, almost unnoticeable changes are what make cloves so interesting for seniors who want to live a healthy life and slow down the aging process after 60. Days 3 to 4, the silent benefit, energy, and blood sugar. On the third day of chewing cloves, I started to notice a little but clear shift in how much energy I had. Around mid-morning or early afternoon, I would usually feel quite tired, the kind of tiredness that makes even simple chores like walking to the kitchen or making lunch seem hard. But during this test, the energy collapses weren't as bad. And here's the science behind it. Cloves have chemicals in them that help keep blood sugar levels stable. A 2023 study by Harvard Medical School found that people over 60 who ate small doses of spices high in eugenol had better insulin sensitivity, which helps the body use glucose more effectively. Think about waking up tomorrow with more energy all day long, a boost in vitality that feels almost effortless, but is based on real physiology. Take a moment to think about how often we accept tiredness as just getting older. After age 60, unstable blood sugar is typically silent and builds up over time, slowly taking away your power, memory, and potentially increase your risk of heart disease. The American Diabetes Association says that prediabetes can lie unnoticed for years, slowly raising your risk of heart disease and other problems. Chewing cloves may seem like a minor thing, but this simple daily habit affects your metabolism in a way that many pills can't. It's not magic, it's metabolic support that science backs. Imagine this: your body uses energy better, your mind is sharper, and you have more energy to enjoy the people and things that really matter. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. Cloves also have small effects on the neurological system that affect both digestion and attentiveness. Researchers at Harvard say that chemicals like eugenol can alter neurotransmitters that affect mood and alertness. This could explain why I felt a little more present and focused without caffeine. Consider this: may a small clove after breakfast help you avoid the coffee crash that happens in the middle morning? And if it works, could it be a natural, safe way to be independent and full of vitality after 60? These are the subtle changes that happen over time and make a significant difference. Most seniors don't even notice them. By the fourth day, I also realized that my mind was clearer when I was talking to people and doing things. Studies at the Mayo Clinic on cognitive aging show that keeping blood sugar levels steady is very important for protecting memory and executive function. Every time your blood sugar goes up or down, it can make it harder for your brain to learn new things and remember things. It's not just about energy when a simple habit like chewing cloves helps smooth out these spikes. It's also about protecting your brain in the long run. Consider how much easier it would be to enjoy your hobbies, keep track of your finances, or spend time with your grandkids if you didn't have that annoying brain fog getting in the way. That's the kind of small change that leads to more self-confidence, freedom, and happiness every day. If a tiny habit can affect your digestion, energy, and mental clarity, what else could it be doing quietly inside your body? The answer starts to appear in systemic inflammation and joint health, which is where most seniors are surprised by the results. On the fourth day, my mornings felt better, less joint pain and stiffness, and I hadn't even thought this would happen. The American Heart Association says that chronic inflammation in older people is often hidden and slowly damages the arteries, joints, and metabolism. If you don't notice these early signals, you may age faster, but chewing cloves seems to lower inflammatory indicators in a way that can be measured. And here's the cliffhanger that will make you lean in. By day 5, the biggest change wasn't in digestion or energy, it was in pain relief and joint comfort that startled me. Could a behavior that is so basic and natural truly help with mobility and anti-aging after 60? We'll talk more about that in the next section, and you'll see why doctors are quietly paying attention to this small common spice. joint pain, inflammation, and what doctors care about. On the fifth day, I noticed the impacts of chewing cloves in a place I hadn't expected, my joints and my overall ability to move. Most older people think that stiffness or moderate aches are just a normal part of getting older, but science says otherwise. The American Heart Association says that chronic inflammation isn't simply linked to arthritis, it also quietly adds to stress on the heart, insulin resistance, and even cognitive impairment. Cloves have eugenol in them, which has natural anti-inflammatory qualities. This means that it can quietly stop the processes that cause joint discomfort and swelling. Imagine waking up in the morning, bending your legs or reaching for a cup, and realizing that the stiffness isn't as bad or persistent. It can seem like a simple thing, but for anyone over 60, even small changes in mobility can make a big difference in their freedom and quality of life. What I thought was interesting was that the relief didn't happen all at once. It happened slowly, almost without anyone noticing, but it was always there. By the middle of the morning, my fingers and wrists felt lighter, and the parts of my body that usually hurt when I moved felt softer. Research from the Mayo Clinic suggests that older persons' mobility can improve by up to 25% with even small decreases in systemic inflammation. Think about it. Just one small thing every day could make it easier for you to walk stairs, carry groceries, or play with your grandkids. Take a moment to think about how much that might affect your daily confidence and freedom. Could this be the difference between needing help and being free to do what you want in your own home? Cloves also affect the immune system in ways that older people don't usually think about when it comes to joint health. Chronic inflammation might go unnoticed until pain starts, but modest changes to your diet can change how your body reacts to inflammation. Harvard Medical School says that eugenol helps with anti-inflammatory signaling without the stomach problems that come with typical NSAIDs, which many seniors take every day. Think about how nice it would be to reduce inflammation naturally without putting your stomach, kidneys, or stomach at risk. For older people, this isn't just a matter of convenience, it's a step toward long-term health and vigor. Now, picture this. You're having a family gathering, bending over to pick up a youngster, or working in your garden. Usually, aches and stiffness would keep you from participating, but with regular anti-inflammatory therapy, those problems are lessened. You feel strong, capable, and present. The emotional and aspirational effects of being active, autonomous, and connected are just as significant as the physical ones. Chewing cloves may seem like a small thing, but it has a huge influence on confidence, movement, and energy. But here's the big surprise. Joint alleviation isn't the only good thing. On the sixth day, my memory and mental clarity had become a little better, something I hadn't expected. Harvard neuroscience research connects less systemic inflammation to slower cognitive loss in persons over 60. Could a small clove be silently safeguarding your brain while also easing joint pain? In the next part, we'll talk about how cloves affect memory, focus, and brain health that slows down aging, and why not getting these benefits could quietly affect your independence over time. The link between memory, brain health, and anti-aging. By the sixth day, I could see that chewing cloves was helping my mental clarity and focus. It was modest at first, but it was clear. Many older people think that forgetfulness or brain fog is a normal part of becoming older, but the truth is that chronic inflammation, blood sugar swings, and oxidative stress can speed up cognitive impairment. Researchers at Harvard Medical School have found that even minor drops in systemic inflammation can greatly slow down memory loss around age 60. Eugenol, the main ingredient in cloves, is a strong antioxidant that helps get rid of free radicals that hurt brain cells. Imagine that each chew is like a little shield that protects neurons, helps different parts of the brain talk to each other, and keeps your mind sharp. It's not only science, though, it's also human experience. I realized that when I was talking to someone or reading, words came to me more quickly. I was able to concentrate better, and times when I was mentally tired didn't seem as bad. The National Institute on Aging says that eating foods high in antioxidants can slow down cognitive deterioration that comes with age by over 20%. That 20% isn't just a number for seniors. It might mean the difference between being able to handle money well, staying independent, and actively participating in family life, or having trouble with everyday duties. What would it mean for your life if your memory kept sharp, your focus stayed clear, and your energy maintained steady every day? Cloves also affect the body's how it controls blood sugar, which has a direct impact on brain health. Many older people unintentionally live with a pattern of sudden spikes and dips in glucose that can damage memory, make you less alert, and make you more tired. Cloves help to keep your blood sugar stable, which indirectly helps your brain get the energy it needs to stay awake and focused for longer. Think about how nice it would be to enjoy your hobbies, talk to others, or go on a walk without that mental lull in the middle of the day. That's not just for convenience, it's about keeping your independence and dignity in everyday life. Most people don't know this, but you don't need pricey therapies or sophisticated supplements to preserve your brain. Simple, natural things like clothes, along with daily practices that you stick to, can protect your brain in a big way. Harvard's research on lifestyle medicine says that drinking enough water, moving around a little, and eating balanced meals can boost the cognitive benefits of antioxidants by up to 40%. It reminds us that simple, planned habits can have a bigger impact than we think, especially after age 60. Let's stop for a moment and think. If chewing a small clove every day can change your digestion, vitality, joint comfort, and now your brain function, what else may it be doing quietly inside your body? The last day of this experiment showed the most surprising benefit: better systemic balance and overall health. I'll go into more detail about this in the next part. This is the part that really surprised me because it brought together all the small improvements into a clear picture of health after 60. The right way, the wrong way, and who should never do this. After 7 days of chewing cloves, the final benefits were clear: a slight but undeniable sense of overall health. I felt more energetic, my digestion was easier, my joints were a little more comfortable, and my intellect was sharper. It's amazing how these minor improvements added up over the course of a week. This shows a crucial tenet of healthy living for seniors. Small, persistent habits can have big effects. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that even small behaviors that build up over time, like eating a clove every day, can lower inflammation, boost metabolism, and improve brain function. Think about how great it would be to wake up tomorrow feeling not just okay, but full of energy, aware, and ready to actively interact with your family, friends, and interests. This is what real freedom and a good life after 60 look like. But it's crucial to know the difference between right and wrong. Cloves are strong, and using them wrong might have bad effects. If you chew too many cloves or do it on an empty stomach, it can hurt your gums, make them more sensitive, and in rare cases, change how your blood clots. The Mayo Clinic says that eugenol can interfere with blood-thinning drugs, so seniors who take anticoagulants should talk to their doctor before starting this habit. For most older people, 1 clove a day, chewed carefully after a meal, is enough. More is not better. Take a moment to think. May skipping the right instruction change a good habit into a bad one? Most individuals don't think about these small details until it's too late. Now, imagine making this habit part of a morning routine that is made just for older people. To help your body absorb the nutrients, drink it with warm water. Then do some gentle stretches to get your blood flowing and enjoy a breakfast full of nutrients. Harvard's lifestyle research says that even little beneficial activities can have a big impact on your health. They can help with energy after 60, joint health, digestion, and brain function all at the same time. Most anti-aging routines for people over 60 don't know this. Instead of looking for quick remedies, they should stack little scientifically proven practices. Here's something to think about. The difference between feeling tired or energetic, stiff or flexible, forgetful or sharp, isn't necessarily medicine, vitamins, or costly treatments. Sometimes it's a small habit that you do every day that you don't notice. By day 7, it was evident that my body was responding as a whole, almost as if the clove had started off a chain reaction that organically fixed small imbalances in my system. And here's the cliffhanger that most seniors never hear. There's an extra upgrade habit that makes all of these benefits much better in less than 5 minutes. This small change turns this small daily habit into a strong anti-aging routine. When you use these tips, cloves go from being an interesting household spice to a useful tool for staying independent, healthy, and mentally clear after age 60. Seniors who follow these easy, proven tips typically say they feel more confident in their everyday lives, worry less about energy dips, and have a stronger sense of control over their health. On the other side, not paying attention to these tiny habits can lead to quiet inflammation, weariness, and cognitive deterioration over time, which is a risk that many people don't realize. You're not only increasing your energy or mobility now by following the appropriate daily routine, you're also investing in your future independence and quality of life. Bonus section: the 5-minute upgrade that most seniors don't know about. Here's an extra tip that most seniors don't know about that can make all the benefits of chewing cloves even better in less than 5 minutes. Combining 1 clove with warm water and light morning movement makes absorption, circulation, and energy distribution much better. Harvard's research on lifestyle medicine suggests that combining little habits, even basic ones like this, can make them up to 40% more effective. This helps with digestion, joint comfort, blood sugar stability, and mental clarity all at the same time. Imagine starting your day with a warm cup of water, carefully chewing your clove, and then lightly stretching. In just a few minutes, your body will be ready to absorb nutrients, control inflammation, and give your brain a boost. Another advanced strategy is to chew mindfully. Don't just hurry through it. Take 2 to 3 minutes to chew slowly, paying attention to the taste and feel. This method works better than fast chewing to get the nervous system, saliva production, and digestive enzymes going. According to research from the Mayo Clinic, being conscious of little behaviors can improve both mental and physical health. This is a great way for seniors to stay independent and healthy. Imagine being totally present, attentive, and full of energy as your body takes in the health benefits of cloves. This is a habit that preserves your health quietly but strongly over time. Finally, make this habit part of your morning routine that is good for your skin. Add a nutritious meal, some water, and a short walk or stretching session to it. Harvard research says that stacking modest, conscious habits makes them work far better than doing them one at a time. This is the main difference between short-term remedies and long-term healthy living for seniors, which will help you feel stronger, sharper, and more independent every day. What really happened when I chewed on cloves for 7 days? My digestion got better, my energy levels stabilized, my joints hurt less, and my mind felt clearer. This wasn't because of tricks or magic. It was because of straightforward, science-based routines that I could do over and over again. The power of a small spice shows that you don't need pricey pills or strenuous routines to live a healthy life after 60. You just need to make small, persistent changes based on research. Like this video and subscribe if it helped you find a new way to be independent, have more energy, and stay healthy. We share senior health tips, morning routines for seniors, energy-boosting routines for people over 60, and anti-aging tips for people over 60 every week. These are all meant to help you live longer, stronger, and with more confidence. Also, check out our other videos to see more simple, useful habits that keep you healthy without you even knowing it. Your future self will thank you for starting today. Small choices you make every day are what keep you independent, energetic, and full of life far into your elderly years. Do something today. Start using cloves, follow the extra tips, and see how your body responds. You just have to take that first bite to get energy, clarity, and life.